Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you're new, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. There's a bunch of announcements. I'm not going to go over all of them. You just got to get the description box below. Click all those links. You'll see stuff. What I will say is, if you haven't already, consider joining Patreon. That's where the live streams are going to be. That's where my archives are. Mantras, meditations, all that is on Patreon, okay? When you're ready to do a transformational course, that's membership on the website. But Patreon has everything else. Extended readings, zodiac readings, that's all on my Patreon, okay? So you'll see that link down there below. Ooh, y'all. I feel like we need more sage. You know, it's the answer. Always more sage, always more sage, always more sage. Yes, you guys did. I shaved my head. I did a thing. Yeah. So these are 7-year locks. I've had these sister locks in for 7 years. And my loctician told me, you know, at 7 years, people usually cut their locks off and start all over again. I'm like, bump that. This journey was too intense for me to just cut my locks off and start all over again. But I have been wanting to shave like my sides for the past 4 or 5 years. And I just hadn't. And so last night I was like, fuck it. I'm shaving my head. I'm gonna shave my hair. And I did, and I love it. So in case y'all are like, do you like, I love it. I fucking love it. I think it's great. My kids think it's interesting, but you know, they kids. They kids. They love their mom no matter what. The runes for today are Thurisaz. Something is heavily protected. Thurisaz has just been out here doing duty. Okay. It was. I love that rune, but why is it here? I'm like, oh no. That rune just escaped. Oh, shoot. I was. I love when these come out together. Okay, so. It was. I was. This is magic. This is like 2 people. I don't know how to say that. It's a relationship. The rune itself is horse, but it's, think of it as 2 becoming 1. It's kind of like marriage, but it's, you know, they're Norse. It didn't have to be marriage, but it was kind of like it. It's kind of like it. Okay, close enough to call that a relationship rune. That's what it, okay? And then now these. So this is shadow or necessity. There was something. No, it's a relationship, because this is what I've been channeling this relationship that needed protection. It was hidden in the shadows, but it's because of the type of power, the type of energy that is present when these 2 people get together. Okay, let's get a rune out here. Sorry, not rune, a theme out here. I just did the runes. So runes are significant. The Empress. Dun 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 dun. Okay. So you guys, a few months ago, I got a new phone. I say a few months ago. I mean, technically it was a few months ago. And at first I hated it because I switched from iPhone to Android, right? And then I started to get to know my phone. I got a Galaxy 20 something. Anyway, it's a cool phone. I like it. It's a nice phone. I don't, it's something about this phone though. It's like I run out of storage every single day. And I always have to get like, I have to get a lot of storage because I shoot videos. I take pictures of my kids all the time. I don't know. I need to figure something out with this phone. And I have it backed up to the cloud and all that stuff, but it ain't doing it. It ain't doing it. The Empress again. I guess that's the theme. Okay, you have it all. Know your value and get respect. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Indulge in art, music, and dance. Yes, here for it. Become the divine feminine in her most evolved state. I love this, especially because it's Friday. It's Goddess Day. So the Empress is the theme no matter what deck we... All right. Okay. So for the sake of y'all who are new, or maybe you don't know, there's really no gender in the tarot. So the Empress energy could be a man or a woman in physical form. You just take what resonates, but it's an archetype of energy that is abundant. Divine feminine energy is abundant. It's at rest. It's playful, and it's set to receive. Okay. That is divine feminine energy. Abundant, playful, at rest, and receive, receptive. So the Empress out here twice. It's like, you get to play, you get to rest, and you get to receive. That's what this is. It's a very abundant energy. And think about the Empress as an archetype. If you're an Empress, man or a woman, you already have it all. You're an Empress, okay? You know your value and you get respect. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Indulge in art, music, and dance. When you think about any type of monarch, that's pretty much what they did. If they were at times of peace, they had already vanquished all their foes. All there was to do was engage in art, music, and dance. That's just what they did. So, you know, I want to know about these runes. Something about this relationship from the shadows, unexpected visitors, pop up. I told y'all, every time I see this card, when this card comes out, a pop-up will occur. That's just how it is. Number 5, something's shifted and changed. I just want 2 more of these, please. Rescue. Number 7, divine intervention. It's happening right in time, though. I'm telling you, something is happening right on time. So whatever this unexpected cleaning house, this is a whole tower. 37, number 1. This is a tower. It's unexpected, and that's what makes it a tower, but it's good. It's actually happening right on time. This is wild to get. It's almost like, I'm telling you, it's definitely giving rescue. Like somebody rolls up, pulls up, and then, you know, jump in. We're headed to the, I don't know, the fucking circus. I don't know, but it's just in time. Y'all, it's like something rolls out before something comes in. But I also feel like this is a long time coming. Let me get 1, 2, and then get into some tarot. What is this, y'all? Let me get a goddess out here, please. Demeter, nurturer. Very hearth and home goddess. Demeter is here to remind us to nurture ourselves. Very in keeping with the Empress energy. Like, you can't take care of someone else until you take care of yourself first. Very much put your oxygen mask on first, and then help somebody else. But you got to take care of you first. I'm teaching my kids that. Like, we take up space and we share space, and you help yourself and then you help other people. Like, right? So y'all, both my kids are Scorpios with Pisces moons. My daughter's a Scorpio Leo rising Pisces moon. My son is a Scorpio Sagittarius rising Pisces moon. So I'm teaching them, and I told you I'd teach you along with them, right? So I'm teaching them this lesson in particular, these 2 weeks. Take care of yourself first, and then take care of the next person, you know, especially my daughter, especially that. So the other night I asked, I'm putting dinner on the table, and they have to set the table, you know, the napkins, the silverware, the cups, all that kind of stuff. So I say to my daughter, I go, hey, will you get a cup for mommy while I finish serving out? And she was in the middle of serving herself salad and salad dressing. She goes, 1 moment, please. I'm serving my salad. I have to serve myself first before I can serve another person. And I was like, I said, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. So listen, y'all, take that lesson with you. Okay. Make sure you're good before you try to pour into somebody else. Make sure your own oxygen mask is on before you try to get somebody else to breathe. Okay. Make sure you good. Make sure you hydrated before you give your water away. That's all it is out here. Cause that way, loyal heart. Look, that's how you show up the way you really want to show up. Like when you really care about somebody and you want to be there, ride or die. Like, and this is just what's coming through with this card. Like, you want to really be someone who's dependable and reliable for the people in your life. You got to make sure you're taken care of. Like, if you are not And I'm not saying you got to be perfect. I'm not saying you got to be 100% all the time. But if you're not able to stand on your own 2 feet, you actually can't show up for the people you love. Something about this royal heart, y'all. Something's about to. Demeter is the number 11, by the way. Shout out to Life Past 11 like me. Whoop, whoop. I'm an 11. Somebody said, I can see that. All right, let's get some tarot out here. Okay. Angels are picking the decks. I'd like some new decks. Mesdames et messieurs, Angel. 2 new decks. Yes, I will accept. It's a mochaccino, and it's delicious. Made it myself. Oh my God, Starbucks just started delivering. Okay, I know it's DoorDash. I know that. I know that. It's not even the world's best coffee. I know that too. But still. Holy Spirit, archangels, ascended masters, gods and goddesses, legions of light, thank you for protecting me as I channel messages for my tribe. Thank you for showing me what I need to see and tell me what I need to know so I can support the tribe as we live, learn, thrive, and grow as above, so below, and so it is. Because it is so. Heavy manifestation energy as I shuffle the cards here. That makes sense. Because this unexpected visitors and cleaning house and rescue is a lot right now. It's like, I'm just gonna tell you, it's like leaving a place. I don't know. It's a lot. It's pretty deep. It's layered. It's like someone or something coming through that takes care of you, that allows you to take care of yourself, but then also leaving a place so you can take care of yourself. It's both. It's this and that. Let me get something on that, please. 8 of coins. So this indicates mastery over time. This is mastery that comes from experience. I mean, that's the only mastery out there. But y'all know, out here, it's a lot of people claiming to be experts. Let me stop. This is mastery. I'm just saying. I mean, people be saying anything. 5 of coins. So now it's like diligently putting in the work, diligently showing up to overcome adversity, obstacles, and challenges. Like you've mastered overcoming adversity. You've mastered overcoming poverty. Heavy on the manifestation energy. As I'm saying, I saw a Magician and the Queen of Cups. It's like somebody's ability to manifest is like, you can take it to the bank. You can deposit your, like if you say, oh, I'm gonna manifest $1,000, somebody can go ahead and do something with that, with your word. Is your manifestations are like that. Like your word is actually bond. Your word is actually law. So it almost doesn't matter what situation you see yourself in, you can manifest out of it. Knight of Cups, 7 of Cups. So somebody doesn't know who to love, how to love, who to love. Y'all know Huda Beauty? I love Huda Beauty. I've been a fan for years. Shout out to Huda Beauty. But somebody don't know who to love. How you not know who to love? Let me stop. Because I'm like, well, you just love everybody. I'm a Gemini rising, so I'm like, you just love everybody. A South Node Aquarius, you just love everybody. What the problem? I gotta pick and choose. What the problem? There's the Hangman. Somebody's... King of Cups. Somebody want to bring you something. Somebody want to do something for you because of your mastery of manifesting. It's something like this. Like you manifesting somebody bringing something to you. Somebody don't know what the hell going on though. There's somebody watching you who's about to bring you something. But it's almost like they don't know what they're seeing. I don't know, but it's like somebody was watching you and they couldn't tell what was going on. Child, what the hell is this? What is this? First, death and the Ace of Coins. So somebody don't know where you get your money from. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all, I'm nosy as hell too. But somebody's been watching you and they can't figure something out. That's what I'm looking at these cards like somebody cannot figure they cannot figure something out. It's like it's like you, because you manifest. It's interesting. This person is confused. Why? Wow. It's almost like this. It's almost like somebody's watching you and they're confused about why you move the way you move. Why are you doing things the way you're doing things? Now, it ain't no kind of communication out here. Not a sword in sight, so I don't think they've asked you this question. Okay. But it's something that's very present for them and their feelings. And it has to do with money. This is interesting energy I'm picking up on. And it's like so one person is used to, I'm hearing things being black and white. Okay, so you do this today, you do that tomorrow, and then that's what follows. Somebody's like that, okay? And then there's somebody else who's like, I said bippity boppity boo. Like I'm telling you, somebody out here, I'm guessing it's got to be the Empress who's out here twice. So the Empress, whether that's you or you, the crosswatcher, the Empress is just manifesting, like poof, 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 poof. But there's somebody watching the Empress who wants to come in. This person wants to come into the Empress's life. They want to be in the Empress's life like every day, like on a daily basis. But they're trying to figure out, how does this work? Like, how does this work? Yeah, y'all, this is crazy, but it's heavy on the somebody trying to figure out how this Empress gets her money. I got a feeling this is what catches a lot of people about this Empress, though, because this Empress is out here doing some actual manifestational magic. So I think I think this King of Cups is not the first person to look over here and be like, "What you doing now? But how's that even work?" And the other thing I'm picking up on, I can hear this very clearly, is if you can manifest that, why don't you manifest this, right? So that's that Seven of Cups energy. Like that's what I'm saying. They don't understand why this Empress is moving the way the Empress is moving. They can see what the Empress is doing. They got that part, but why is the Empress choosing the things right? There's something they don't understand here. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Like they don't get it. They do not get Ace of Swords after the Ace of Coins. They don't know. It's literally looking for this King of Cups. Like this Empress is pulling money out of thin air. Like, where'd they get that from? Where they get that from? Where are they getting that from? Like, where is this coming from? They can't see it. They cannot see this. This is wild. Child, what the hell are we even picking up on here? I'm telling you, but see, this person, what they do know is that they do understand they're watching a level of mastery. That part they got. But what they don't understand is why the things that seemingly take other people out, it's like they don't affect you. You're not being impacted the same way other people are, that you just not. And they don't, it's like, it's almost like, I'm picking up on, it's almost like they've been so kind of entranced and enthralled in this query. It's caused them to go back and forth about whether or not they want to come in with this offer. You know, like, I don't know. It's kind of, it's a number of things. So imagine you saw somebody, ooh, that's a horrible example, y'all. I'm gonna say it though, because you know we edgy out here, and you know conjunctions in our sign. My guys they nasty though. They said it's like, how long did the world think Michael Jackson was a pervert? Because what the world saw was a grown man making choices they didn't understand. They didn't understand those choices. They saw a grown man doing things that other people couldn't do, behaving in ways nobody else could behave. And they definitely didn't understand how this man was living. And the world questioned everything except for the man's talent. I mean, the only thing we didn't question about Michael Jackson was how talented he was. Well, nobody questioned that shit. But now, in 2026, we're looking at Michael Jackson differently now. Remember I said this in the other reading? It's like everybody's on a train heading this way, but the train is actually, the train has already, it's already hit the stop, and now it's turning around. And so everybody's on both sides of the train about to have a whole new perspective of everything they just experienced, because they changed their position to, now everybody got a different perspective now. And now that you got a different perspective, motherfuckers about to change their position, aren't they? It's like somebody's been watching you and they've been so entranced, like enthralled with like, what are they even seeing? The word enamored, like, what am I seeing right now? Like, what is actually happening? That they've hesitated. It's like, I want to get closer because I think that's cool, but what if it's illegal? What if what that person is doing is illegal? What if they're getting their money in an illegal type of way, right? And look, this is an empress. I'm sure there's all types of rumors going on out here. I mean, think about Michael Jackson. Just saying. 9 of coins. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what this is. Somebody's been so caught up in watching you, they've been too busy to be with you. Wow. Wow, that's deep. You need something else on it. What is that? Is it Page of Cups? It forced its way out. This Page of Cups is like, I'm coming out. All right, well, come on. Somebody's coming. Somebody's got it in their mind. They're gonna come to this Empress. That's what this unexpected visitor is. This rescue. This clean your house. And I think that's part of it too. Is if you're the person watching this Empress, you've been confused about whether or not the Empress even needs your help. Okay, because you're watching this Empress manifest things, and so you're like, oh well, if they can manifest this, they can manifest that. But at the same time, you've also felt very strongly that you're meant to go help this Empress. So it's just been confusing as hell. I get that. And if you're the Empress, I don't know, listen, if you're the Empress, you literally are probably sitting over here indulging in art, music, and dance. Because I'm hearing la 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 la. That's amazing. Yeah, the Empress has been taking care of themselves. Meanwhile, there's a King of Cups trying to figure out, well, I care about this person, but how can I show them in a way that they get that I care about them? Because from where I'm standing, they don't need anything. They have it all. They're an Empress. They have it all. So what could I possibly bring an Empress? What can I do? What can I offer this Empress? They're going to figure something out. This Page of Cups and this Three of Coins, something getting figured out. It might come through as a joint project. Joint endeavor. And Chariot. It's coming fast. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Here, I gotta move y'all over. I'm stretching too far. Yes. Yeah. It's like who this King of Cups watching is like, fuck it, we ball. You know, like it's almost like I'm picking up on almost like this King of Cups is like, well, I guess the Empress is doing what the Empress does, and I'm not an Empress, so I wouldn't know how that works. But I'm gonna bring this opportunity. I'm gonna bring this offer over anyway. Like the energy's got the Tower. Energy's, I'm gonna do it anyway. 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 And what the worst the Empress could say is no thanks, I've already got that, or no thanks, I don't use that, like whatever it is, right? But we're gonna do it anyway. I tell you, it's a tower. I said this is a whole tower right here, because something is not expected. None of it's expected. The Empress is not expecting this unexpected visitor. The unexpected visitor isn't expecting what the Empress's response is going to be. I'm picking up on that. Whatever the response is, it's not expected, because both parties are in the Hangman at this point. So there's nobody's. It's a Hangman that's in a tower. Okay, so both parties' perspective is such that nobody knows what to expect out here. It's like being blindfolded. But you can feel everything. God bless America. What? These coins are like coins. Cards. I put a little something under there so I wouldn't have to go all the way down, but strength. Oh, the Chariot, the Tower, and strength. Wow. When the strength is touching the death. Ooh. The Chariot and the Tower touching the Hangman. Oh no, the more this person watches the Empress, the more in love they feel. That's a part of why they're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go, because it's not watching is just it's not, it's not satisfactory anymore. Just watching. So there's got to be a Chariot. Tower, strength. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry about that, tribe. It's my Instacart order. Okay. Oh my God, the mochaccino is so good. Anyway, this strength card is something though. It's like, I'm hearing stronger together. Tell me more. Four of Cups. Something about being moved out of a comfort zone. Six of Wands. almost like, who sings that? Dang, that's an old song. Is that the Moody Blues? I don't know. Anyway, but it's a little like coming out of darkness into the light. Coming out of the shadows into the light. But more importantly, coming out of a comfort zone into purpose. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. It feels like this King of Cups sees this Empress as access to their purpose. And that's a part of what is driving them forward in her direction, is this sense of purpose. I think that's what a part of what they've observed and they're watching. Is they've watched this Empress move with intentionality and purpose, you know, signified by this 8 of coins, despite the obstacles, despite the challenges, despite the setbacks, despite all of that. They see this Empress as like indomitable, is the word that I'm hearing. And so they're coming in like, me too. Me too. I can do that too. 7 of Wands, indomitable. Me too. Me too. There's something, 7 of Wands after the 6 of Wands. I'm picking up on some type of, this is going to sound funny, but comradeship. Like this King of Cups feels like he and this Empress are cut from the same cloth almost. Like they come from the same stock, I'm hearing. He feels like they're 2 of a kind. The King of Cups feels like he and this Empress are 2 of a kind. You know, I still haven't found my other earbuds, so I just ordered some new ones. They should be here tomorrow. I'm hoping that the sound quality gets even better. Okay. Because I got some nice ones that has a nice microphone. So it says. So it says. I feel like okay, well, it's the Magician. I mean, and it shot over there and it flew out, and then here's the Hierophant. So the Magician and the Hierophant. That's crazy energy. But that makes sense. Like that. I'm gonna tell you, the overall feeling here is this King of Cups is like, listen, I don't know, I don't understand what I'm seeing, but I see it. I know what I'm seeing, I just don't understand how it's working. Regardless of what I understand, overstand, or not, I want some of this too. I want to do this too. Okay. So this offer / opportunity is both to support the Empress, but also so this King of Cups can learn how to do what she's doing. This person wants to learn. Queen of Wands. Something's going to move fast. Hold on, let me get this Magician card up. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, there's the Magician card I just got off the floor. Magician, Queen of Hierophant, Magician. Yeah, something about following your lead. Yeah. This King of Cups is ready to be... This King of Cups is ready... The World. Top of the Tower and the Strength. Oh my God. This King of Cups is tired of struggling. They're tired of things being hard. They don't understand how you're doing what you're doing. But however you're doing it with grace, peace, and ease. And this motherfucker's like, me too. I'm going to come do it that way too. I like the way you're doing that. I don't even know what you're doing or how it's getting done. But you making shit shake. But you ain't even breaking a sweat. This person says... That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to learn that trick too. The World, 8 of Cups. When I tell you somebody is dizzy done with the comfort zone. They're done. They're done. I'm hearing fighting. They're done with the illusions. They're done with holding themselves back. They're walking away from limiting beliefs. Ooh, fast. 8 of Wands. Oh my goodness. 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Wow. Wow. So now we have some communication going on, though. That's 3 8s in a row, y'all. That's the 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. This is some right now energy right here. 3 8s. Something's being turned on its side. 9 of Swords. Okay, somebody worried though. They worried it's too late. They worried they took too long. Yeah, 9 of Swords on that 7 of Wands. They worried they took too long. 9 of Swords also touching the Hierophant. They're worried. Almost like that what they're gonna offer isn't needed or something. Four of Coins. Yeah. Or like they won't be able to learn. This person worried they lost access already. So they may feel blocked out of the energy of the Empress, and so they're worried that they may have lost access to the Empress already. The Star. Oof. Now they're praying. They're wishing on a star. They're literally praying, like, don't let it be too late. Don't let it be too late. Don't let it be too late. Who sings that song? And I'm wishing on a star, no matter where you are. Who does that song, y'all? I think these are some old songs today. Queen of Cups. This person really feels like this thing matched. They feel like their search is over. They want this Empress to feel like her search is over, but they're not sure if she was even in a search, so they don't know. But they for real, it's like hustle scramble mode over here. Hermit. But they had to do this shadow work. Like, they had to. Because they were living, and said, this is given that last reading I did, like they were living in some type of illusion. Like, they were stuck in some type of tradition. They were... It's something about the tradition again. About Hierophant energy again. Something about values, the ones they grew up with versus what they've experienced in life. Like, that's the work that had to get done. Okay, let me get final messages out here, y'all. 9 of Wands, but they've already sheesh Louise. I'm telling you, like, they had to sit down in hermit mode and take a real hard look at where they were, what they've been through, what they've experienced, and then what they're seeing in front of them. It's like I told y'all in that last reading, somebody's math is mathing now. Shit wasn't adding up before, but motherfucking 2 + 2 is making 4 today. I promise you that. They got these numbers now. That's talking about you don't know what you don't know. They didn't know what they didn't know. Nine of Wands, the moon coming out on top of the Eight of Swords and Eight of Wands. They did not know what they did not know. And they really had to go figure it the fuck out. They did. They really, truly did. Because they didn't know that they were imposing that on themselves. Can y'all get that when you're taught something culturally or in your religion, it's how you're raised, it doesn't occur for you as, oh, this is just something somebody told me. It occurs for you as, this is the truth. This is how things are. Like that, it's your context, and it gives you your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Y'all, I can preach about it all day, every day. Okay. Your context gives you your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So when you grow up in a certain culture or paradigm, or it doesn't matter, it's actually, you grow up inside of a context. And until you can distinguish that context as a context and not your personality and not your identity, and most importantly, not your choice, you stuck with it. You are stuck with it. Okay, you're stuck with it. And it doesn't matter how hard you try to change, change is not possible until your context shifts. But we're not gonna get started on that, y'all. I'll go all day on it. Y'all already know. If you're one of my old clients, you already know how we get down on some context and some integrity. I can hear some of y'all giggling like, yep. Because the context is decisive. You can want what you want and never ever touch it if you can't shift your context to receive it. King of Coins. Yeah. And see, this person was hiding who they were. Because of what they've been through. You know, one of the lessons I've learned, and I read this, and it's true, you have to be careful hiding who you are. Because when you hide who you are, you attract the wrong people, and the right people pass you by because you're not being your authentic self. Okay, that's something here too, is part. And I'm not gonna lie, this King of Cups should be nervous, because if they've been hiding who they are, delaying a task because they're too busy trying to figure something out, then there's a really good chance. You know, one of my mentors told me, the opportunity of a lifetime lasts only as long as the lifetime of the opportunity. That man's brilliant. I mean, he told me that 2010, was that 2014, 2015? I will never forget those words. Like, wow. I've had some brilliant mentors, you guys, just brilliant mentors. Really highly successful people who their wisdom is just like, holy crap. Ten of Wands. Yeah, this person, is something about it. It's something about who they really are, I'm hearing, or what they have that feels, it's almost like it's weighing them down. This ain't it. But it's like if somebody was a secret prince or something, but they can't tell anybody. Y'all, I have crazy stories about that. But anyway, and so they don't want anybody to know that, hey, really, I'm royalty over in this country or over here. So I'm just trying to be normal. Whoever this person really is that they've been hiding, it's a burden for them. They don't want to hide anymore who they really are. Can I get final messages, please? Because I feel like we got this. Knight of Wands. Somebody feels passionate and is passionately moving towards you. They want to keep you in their life. Page of Wands. They want to start. I'm hearing start over, but I'm not quite sure what's starting over with. King of Wands. That's a lot of wands in a row, ain't it? The Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands. Well, that's a whole... Anyway, somebody's ready to take the lead now after sitting down and getting their shit together. Nine of Cups. They see wish fulfillment is possible for you and them. Page of Coins. They see this as an opportunity. Ten of Coins and Seven of Coins. They want to invest in something long term. Listen. Can I get final messages out here? Do not fall on the floor. Ace of Cups. This person's in love. And they're hoping that you are too. I don't think this person was, I think, Judgment. And that's part of what this person's been hiding too. that they're in love. Okay, Knight of Swords, but they don't want to hide it anymore. Now they want to come show you. They want to come tell you. The Lovers. They want to come tell you now that they are in love and you're the one for them, and they hope you feel the same way. Temperance. There's something about the level of peace and calm you bring to their life. The Emperor. Yeah. It's like this Empress, when this King of Cups is around this Empress, that's when they feel like they are their most powerful selves. It's a big deal. Final messages, please. Four of Wands. I'm telling you, this Empress want long-term, all day, everyday commitment with this Empress. And I'm not saying codependent, because that ain't out here at all. I'm just saying this person wants to get married. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Two of Wands. They see a future. They see a bright path forward. Queen of Coins. Damn. I'm telling you, this person is just, they about it. Two of Cups. There's Two of Cups on the Lovers and Temperance. This person's like only one thing. Ten of Swords is coming out on the Two of Coins. Yeah, they're done with the back and forth. Ready for some justice and balance in their life. Can I get final messages, please? It's just the Empress. I'm like, it's just the Empress. Same thing. Don't hide from me. So there's been some type of internal conflict about this, though, the Five of Wands. But we know that. We talked about that. Oh, there's conflict right now because Three of Wands. Somebody's waiting for something. Wheel of Fortune. Waiting for something to change. Oh, they were waiting for something to change. That's what's over now. They were, okay. There was some, with the Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And then the Empress. Okay. So they had something going on that they were waiting for it to. They was waiting for something. Something to happen that was going to shift something. This is giving me that closed door from the last reading. I said, so a door has to close, so another can open, like the drawer in the cabinet, like you can't open because how it got designed and built. But something like this, there was something going on where they needed it to change. They didn't know when it was going to shift, but it finally did. It's like they didn't know, but they knew it had to. Queen of Swords to the Empress. It's also given that you know the Empress knows something. The Empress knows everything. With the Queen of Swords right here, the Empress knows and has been waiting. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave this reading here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, turn on your post notifications, and drop me a comment if it resonated.